Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is gonna be a little video about when I went to Hawaii, and it was my first time there, but it got crazy. Like, adventures got crazy. So if you want to keep knowing how this happened to me, like, just stay tuned. Oh my god, I'm like embarrassed to tell you guys, but I just be so clumsy. Okay, so when I talk too much I get out of breath, so bear with me. But basically, my near-death experience. So I went to Hawaii in January for like 2 weeks, and my friend lives out there because she goes to school out there. So she was like, yeah, come, it's gonna be hella fun, you know, all that. So we went, and you know, it was dope because we did a lot of like tourist things, and then we also did a lot of like local things like that the locals do since she lives there and stuff. So it was fun. So on the second night, was it the second night? I think it was. But she was like, do you want to go look at a view? And I was like, okay, like, I'm down, that sounds hella fun, you know. So she was like, okay, do you want to smoke? And I don't really smoke. Like, I have done it before, but I'm more of a drinker instead of like a smoker. I don't really smoke like that, but I mean, I'm not opposed to it, I just prefer not to. Anyways, but out there I was just like, I ain't tripping, you know. I was like, whatever. And like, I don't know who's gonna watch this video, so like, honestly, I don't know if my mom is gonna watch this. I'm kind of tripping, but anyways, okay, whatever. So she was like, do you want to smoke? And then I was like, I mean, whatever, I'm not tripping. And I thought she was gonna bring out like some basic shit, right? And she was like, the plan is we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go up the hill, and it's gonna be a dope view. So I was like, okay, sounds dope, whatever. So it's a bong. It's like this big of a bong, and I've never done it out of a bong, you know. So I was like, how do you do this? Like, and she was like, just be careful with how big your hits are or whatever. And I was like, okay. And I swear to God, like, I thought I took a baby hit, but I cleaned it. I cleaned that bong. And basically I cleaned it, and what happened? Oh my god, it was like, I knew I fucked up. Like, I knew I messed up as soon as I cleaned it, because it hurt my throat so bad. So I was like coughing, and like everybody was like, dude, that was a big hit. And I was like, oh my god, like, I'm done, don't ever make me do this again, like, you know. So whatever, still a good time then. And then she's like, okay, let's go up the hill. So it was an amazing view. It was just like Fish Ranch, but so much prettier. Like, you could see the whole city view. It was so dope. And I was like, wow. And you know, we were in the car, and then she was like, okay, let's go outside and take pictures. So I was like, okay, like, why not, you know. So we go outside, and I'm just like thinking, and you know how Fish Ranch, like, there's the log, and then you can kind of walk down the mountain. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be just like that. So it's so black, and I'm so loaded. I'm dumb, bro. So I don't know how, but I'm like looking at the city view, and I imagine, or I don't know, where I see that I see a rock that I thought was gonna be stable to where I could step on it and we could take a picture. So I was like, Goggin, bro, take a picture of me. And I give her my phone, right? And like, she's like, okay. And like, there's heck of other people at the view too, you know, like everybody was just chilling. And it was me, Goggin, and another friend, Annie. And I was like, okay, hold up. And like, at that moment, I stepped off the cliff to go on the rock that I saw. And bro, it happened so slow motion. Like, as soon as I stepped off the cliff, like, in my mind it processed, like, you messed up. Like, everything like froze, and I didn't feel the rock. And like, the hill was so steep, it was just like, so I walked off the cliff, and all you hear is like, I just like walked off and started rolling my ass down the mountain. And like, I heard my friends be like, Leslie, no, you know. And like, everybody, I heard, it was like so slow motion, I heard everybody be like, and like, I was just rolling my ass down the hill. Like, I was like, I'm fucking dead. I was like, I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm dead, you know. because I was just really rolling so fast, and my arms weren't even tucked in. My arms were like, like I was like rolling like in a little ball, but my arms were all floppy and stuff, you know. So I was like, oh my god, like I'm dying right now, like I'm not gonna make it out of here. Anyways, and then so that happens, and eventually as I'm rolling down, my arm gets caught in like a big ass bush. The trunk was like this thick, so I was like, okay, you know. So my arm hung onto that, and I hung onto that, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm alive, like is this serious? And like I look up and I couldn't see anything, and it was so steep that I couldn't even like stand up and walk back up. Like I had to like bear crawl and like just look for roots that was on the floor and just pull myself up, climb my ass back up the mountain, because I really just fell. I really just walked off a cliff. Like what, you know? I was like, oh my, I was so dumb. And it was, I walked up to the top, and everybody was like surrounded, like staring at, like down, like like if I was still alive. And like my friends were like, you're alive, oh my god, I thought you were done, like I thought you were out of this earth, like I thought you were no more. Because it was scary. Like I really just walked off a cliff. I'm hella dumb. See, and after that, like I got up, and like I got asked if I had hella scratches or anything, and I did. Like all of this was scratched. I don't know how, but my body like perfectly rolled into like a somersault, so my head was tucked in and just like a little ball. Like I was rolling down the mountain, but my arms weren't tucked in. So but yeah, like I think because they weren't tucked in, obviously I got scratched heck bad, like right here. All of that was messed up. But you know, it was fun. Like looking back on it, it's funny. Like I laughed. Like I really could have died. Like I really could have died because of being dumb. Like what the heck, you know? Yeah, that was my little story time on how I almost died at Hawaii. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.
Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. You a
Tell me why I was like, wow, this is such a pretty view. And I don't know why, but I thought I saw like a rock or something.
This bitch didn't see no rock. She like stepped into the earth.